Hi guys, we're back at Ket's Organic Gourmet Farm. In our previous episode, Kermit Tucker took us on a journey showing us how to grow vegetables and herbs organically. In this episode, he talks about the health benefits of various herbs. Yvonne and his wife joins us as we look at some of the exciting products they're producing right here on the farm. We also get a glimpse of their farm-to-table experience. There's lots in store for you, so let's go!
What we're looking at here is an area where we grow spinach. And talking about health, spinach is one of those products that will bind infirmities and remove it from the body. Okay. The problem that people use spinach, they cook it. You shouldn't cook your spinach.
You should just eat it in the salad.
To be ate as it is in your salad, or put it in your juice. It's a great product juice to use. Spinach is great for you. Yeah,
you
remember
have
Popeye the Sailor Man?
Oh yeah, that's what gave him the muscles.
Yes.
My spinach grows on a vine. Are these gonna turn?
Now, we have deliberately not allowed ours to go to a vine.
Okay.
And the way to do that is to cut it back. Now, if you notice your vine, the leaves get smaller
as you get up to the top.
We don't want small leaves. We want large leaves. So you look at it. You see where this is here? It's springing there. We cut it just above where it is springing. And it allows it to grow, and you continue to get big leaves.
Okay.
Yeah? So if you wanted to have a decorative piece and to cut small leaves, allow it to go vine. But if you want nice big leaves, then this is the way to go.
Tell me why they appear a little yellow.
Because because of the amount of rains we have had on them, it has washed away some of the nutrients.
Okay.
So
you have to spray it now with a tea from
that
Bath Boulevard.
Yes, or we could put one of the things we do, and you see me put some of them in there this morning, is these are real stuff. These are rotten metal.
Oh, really?
But what that will do is create iron.
Oh my.
Yeah. So when you get your rusty nails and things like that, if you have a plant yellow and you just put something that needs some iron.
That is new to me.
But you could also use a product that is at Evergrow, which is it is seaweed.
Okay.
Yeah, seaweed is a natural nitrogen.
With it,
no man, you just put it in the soil, plug it in your soil around the plant, and it will bring the plant nice and green. You come back in another week, you'll never see, because we have done that work on them. Okay?
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
And I see your sprinkler system is all over.
Yes, we do that all over the place.
Yeah.
We still need to put in a lot more, but it's a very costly venture. You know?
Yes.
It takes time. This is a plant which is called stinging nettle. So if you want to get an itch and put it in your hand, it's going to itch you. It's like it have little needles on the back of it, and it gets to the skin and start itching you. But excellent to do with arthritic pain.
Okay.
It's like you have gotten acupuncture.
Oh, so you put it on
wherever the problem is,
and tie it.
And you don't even need to tie it. It is going to itch you anyhow. It's going to get in the skin, and it's going to create healing. Okay. We have a bigger plant of this up top. It's just too large to reach it now. But this is your bay leaf.
Oh yes, bay leaf.
Bay leaf.
Oh, I love the smell of
Let me tell you something. We have 3 girls in our family.
Yes.
And there was a time in this house when Mommy, Carol, Shelly, and Denise all were down with menstrual cramps. This is a rescue.
Really?
This is a rescue. We just give them
How do you use it? As a tea?
Just use it as a tea, and it eliminates the cramps.
Oh, that's good to know.
Really, eliminate the cramps.
And that's guinea hen weed. I know that one.
Well documented.
Yes.
Great. I don't need to say too much about guinea hen weed. It is one of those cancer fighting, particularly prostate health, that is going to help from that. And again, you see the
what's that?
The plant I showed you over there, which is the currant plant.
Oh, it looks different here,
Yeah,
though.
because it's in the shade.
In the
and
shade,
getting
it's a
little bit more
darker
attention.
green.
Very interesting plant.
I've seen this growing wild.
Dark blood.
Oh, that's what this is?
Dark blood. And
Wow.
this is good for anything to do with stroke.
Really?
Yeah. You
So
take
it
some
also
dark
makes
blood
a
tea.
tea?
Yes. And that
Wow.
is going to help you significantly. Yeah.
But this just grows wild. I've seen it.
grows wild. So does the, grow wild. So
Yeah,
does
guinea
the,
hen weed.
the Vervain. There are a lot of
Yes.
things around us that we just take for granted.
Yes.
And we go by all of these synthetic things, and you're trying to deal with one thing and you have to take two things to counteract it. You go natural,
yeah.
it never happened.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Is that pretty aloe vera, a variegated variety?
And there are the regular one.
Yes, I know the regular one. I've
Right.
never seen the variegated one.
And this is your leaf of life.
leaf of life.
Don't need no introduction.
No, but tell me what that's good for. I've heard it's good for cold, but
it is great for cold, and it is also one of those things that will help the stomach. Anything to do with ulcers and things like that. What you need to know that anything that creates a slime will coat the walls of the stomach. Okay, so and I can speak from experience. At age 25, I came down with bleeding ulcers.
Really?
Okay, and one of the things the good doctor then put me on was raw egg with a little bit of Bristol cream. The Bristol cream was just to take the rawness away from it. But it talk about okra, talk about spinach, anything like that helps to coat the walls of the stomach.
My fingers smelling nice now, you see.
If you ever get a piece of that thing along with the
all the different things.
with the pimento.
Yes.
Yeah. Let me tell you something.
Oh, you have pimento tree up there
the pimento,
too.
it just you just know the flavor just coming out.
This could just be added to your salad.
Oh yes, it can.
Do you add this to your salad?
I don't. No.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
But you just take it and eat it.
That's
it has
right.
a nice tangy taste.
Wonderful.
Yeah. How long have you lived here?
I have lived there for almost 50 years. In fact, I'll tell you, Faye, when we came here, all of that section were mountains. We had no houses
no
there.
houses, and look at it now.
Yeah, it's all packed out. They grow like mushroom.
Yes.
You know, but we've been here for a long
But
time.
the mountains are still so beautiful.
Oh, ever so beautiful.
Yeah.
And again, the demonstration of the vertical farming we're talking about.
Because you're just going to
What we're
stick
saying,
plants in there.
by-
Are you
by
using
the-
old crates?
By the end of the week, we're going to have plants in them. Okay, we just fill them. The earth takes a little time to settle down, you know. What we're doing here is a demonstration of vertical farming. Again, what we're saying, there is no reason not to grow. So if you have a little space in a veranda,
You can
I
do
show
a
you how to
vertical,
grow.
right.
Okay. In fact, abroad, as in New York, the amount of things that they produce, I don't produce it here in a very small space.
Yeah.
Because they have utilized the whole matter to do with vertical farming. So when you
So
get
you
back
wrap the crate
we
with the plastic.
no, we don't wrap it. We're going to put this here just when I bore the hole in it.
Yeah.
I won't have.
But how do you get the soil to stay in here?
It's at the bottom. We put a board at the, but this plastic is at the
Yeah,
bottom.
but what about the sides here?
That's why we put the plastic so we're going to put open for where we're going to plant.
Right.
Okay.
So you then open
Yeah,
it.
and we plant in there.
Okay.
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 Great.
Wow. And you plant kale here. Is there anything else?
You can plant many different things.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we planted kale because that's what we need kale right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Latoya, you're going to overlook now our apron. Our apron.
Oh,
And by way, and you could have a seat right there. I didn't
Yeah,
put that
that's what
tray all
I'm
the way
gonna
down
do. I'm
because I
gonna
want
sit
my wife
right
and I
here.
to sit down there and look out.
yes.
In our salad, we have a salad dressing that I told you about. Well, one of the requirements is that we have to have certified honey and certified meaning organic honey. And what we have done is to put in our own apiary so that we can produce our own honey. I mean, we have gone over 60 gallons of honey this period already. So it's at the point where
That's since the year started?
For this year, we've had that. And what is happening now is that we are able to distribute
so
the honey.
So that's over 8 months roughly?
Right. Well, the honey period is a short period. It's about 3 months.
Okay.
So you reap for that time. And what is happening now, that it is such great demand that La Shushan and General Foods are now carrying the honey.
Okay.
So if you go in there, you can look for it. It's right there. It's certified organic honey.
And what's the name of the brand?
Tuckville.
Eh?
Tuckville.
Tuckville. Okay.
And you'll see a demonstration on the table up there.
We learned recently about the apiary.
Yes.
And what I found interesting that each bee or the bees, they have their own address.
Absolutely.
They don't just go to any box.
It's amazing. You know?
Yeah, is that something?
The ceremony, it's amazing.
Yes.
The strength of a woman. Because if you put a queen in one of those boxes,
yes,
they kill her.
Yeah.
If they produce another queen in there, it's a fight.
Yeah.
That's how they hive. So they produce a queen, the stronger one is going to live. And that one would take the hive and go away. We took the hive off 2 weeks ago of that one up there. It's in that small box there.
Okay.
Okay. So like they bolt, you know, they're looking for other areas to go.
Okay.
But remember that.
So that's how you expand the.
That's expand. But you know, the man who taught me bee thing, he said to me, Kermit, just remember, you don't own them.
Yes.
They belong to the universe. So you take care for them and they are going to go.
Yes.
So you're going to have some of them going, you're going to have some of them staying. Yeah. But that's interesting for you. What's interesting for me in it is that the queen, once she goes out on her nuptial flight,
yes,
and she's serviced by the drone.
The drones.
The drone dies.
Yes. We learned that recently. Isn't that terrible?
Yeah, I think what a lack of activity.
I think if he knew,
yes,
he would stay in the box.
But what about the queen? She never had to be serviced again.
Yes.
And she lays over 2,000 eggs every single day.
Boy, that's a lot of work.
5 years.
That's a lot of work.
Oh, let me tell you, it's amazing. Yeah. One of the things we are doing here as well is to do what is called companion planting. So you notice we have some dill planted among these.
Yes.
It could be parsley as well. You know, it could be basil. There are certain plants that attract certain predators.
Okay.
And there are some of those predators that are good for the other plants. So you want to find out what attracts what and what you want, and you try to do that.
So tell me more specifically. The dill here attracts
an insect that will eat up the anything to do with the bug that eats on the back of this.
Okay.
So that bug from it will eat up these, so you have a clean leaf.
Okay.
Or you notice I don't have anything like white flies here?
Yes.
Because
the dill does that.
Take care of it.
Okay, so dill is a good plant. It's so nice you have joined us.
I'm so glad it's overcast.
Because it's so hot to you.
Yes, it's very, very hot. So
well,
Kermit needs to tell you about this plant.
Yes.
Well, we call this tuna.
Tuna, yes. I don't know how come it named tuna. Yeah. As a child, that was used to wash my hair.
Chances are, on the 25th, when we have our dinner, we're going to serve what is called a prelude to the menu. And we're going to make what is called fungi.
Yes.
Fungi is the national dish for Antigua. And what they have done is to use this very baby here, core it up like you would shred your cabbage, put it in a water, cook it down,
Really?
take it out, and the water that comes off of this, they now use it to turn their meal. But not like the kind of turn meal that we do. It's a constant stirring. So it comes out nice and smooth. And then you cup it. And you turn it out on the plate. And then you use the pieces that comes from this to cook up your fish.
Saltfish.
Like your saltfish, your
didn't
okra,
know
what
that
have you.
before.
Traveling to Antigua, it was
Yes.
We even see them selling this in the market.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Wow.
But this is good. Great for you.
Yeah.
Packed with calcium. Packed with calcium. So ladies, a great way to go. And at this stage, it's not bitter.
It's not
No.
bitter.
Take a little piece, man. Try
You're
it.
going to give me something on next thing.
Try it. Try it. Not bitter.
Not bitter.
Not bitter at all.
All right. Trust in you.
I tell you, it's not.
Actually, it tastes good.
Vegetable. Now we go to the baby arugula. The baby arugula is not as sharp as the regular arugula. And at the moment we are growing this baby arugula for 3 properties. Okay, this is great for your salad. You really want to enjoy arugula? When you make your salad, cut it up in it and allow it to add flavor.
But the leaves are so small, you could leave them whole.
You could leave them whole. Yeah. And the plant you told me that I had one around here
Yes, this is.
is your 3-leaf clover. They said anytime you find a 4th leaf, you're going to be in good nick. No, grab a hold of that. Put that in your mouth and chew on it.
Look at the back.
Everything.
Chew on it.
What a pretty color on the
Ah,
back. Match your
yeah.
blouse.
Chew on it. Right? And you found a burst of flavor coming almost citrusy.
As a child, I used to eat that.
Vitamin C. And the blossom is good too. So people have this and they grow it as an ornamental, but they don't understand the value.
The first time about 5 or so or 6 years ago, we went to Atlanta, and my daughter came in with a whole bunch of this in her hand in the morning. And she said, "Here, Mom." I said, "What is that? You bringing flowers and give me?" She said, "Mom, eat it, eat it." Packed with
It's
vitamin
very
C.
nice.
Lovely.
she
So the
grows
flower
it
is
and
also
yes.
edible.
Yes.
Yes,
edible.
edible flowers.
Yeah.
And then it would look pretty on top of your salad.
Ah,
Salad, yes.
yeah. Ah, Tim. That's the idea.
Yeah.
Great. This is your Vervain. And Vervain is the capital cure for COVID or the prevention of COVID. So we recommend it very
Yeah, it
highly.
was very popular a few
Oh,
years
yes.
ago. I got a plant at that time.
Yeah, man, it's a great plant.
And it's a
to use.
pretty plant. And it makes a nice tea.
And nice tea. And I've also been told that if the men need help, you need to have Vervain.
Okay.
Yeah.
This part, and guess this is just a flower, but should
That's the
this be
seed.
included?
No,
Oh,
this is
seeds
seed.
are in this?
These are seeds.
Okay.
So they're doing the drop in a little time you come around
Oh,
and these are the
yes,
seeds.
right.
And remember, we are in generating our own seeds. So these seeds are all intertwined in here.
Yes.
Okay? All, see them here?
Oh,
All intertwined. All that.
boy.
The
Nature
more
is something
seed,
else. eh?
Yeah, the more God is just a
Nature.
great, wonderful
Oh,
God.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nature.
Yeah.
Just how everything works.
Okay. What we have here are the old frame, the old beehive thing.
Honeycomb.
Honeycomb. But we need the wax from it. You
Yeah.
can get the wax one of 2 ways. You can boil it and allow the wax to melt and you take it out. Or you could buy what is called, whatever it's called. It has the ability to create the heat and it melt the wax. Okay? Melt the wax. This is the wax that is making.
Yes.
And the wax is coming out of this. Okay?
Uh-huh.
The wax is what we now use to make the foundation on which the bee are going to make a new comb to produce their honey.
But otherwise, beeswax is good for
They make candles.
candles and
It's also good for anything, people who make like frames and in jewelry and what have you, they want foundation pieces. They
Oh.
could use that for it as well.
okay, okay.
This is the same wax that is melting from these old combs. So what we do is take it to a shop that has a machine, and they will run that wax through it, and they produce a foundation. The foundation is what we use to now put on the frame on which the bee is going to make her new comb. And this is a comb in which she's going to use to produce the honey.
So
Okay?
you give her a you give them a head start.
They could
Okay.
actually do without it, because in the wilds they don't have this.
No.
But we're
But this
giving them the
speeds up
extra.
your production.
That's right. It gives us more production
Yes.
once we're doing that.
That's so interesting.
All right. Can we come in? All right, they said yes. The packing facility, one of the beauty behind the door, and two in the front. And that's
Ooh, hi ladies.
Vinette there, Jackie and Selena. Yeah.
Hi.
And here we are putting the boxes together.
Yes.
These are, you have a finished box in here?
See them there over there.
Oh, okay.
I see merengue, you put merengue there.
No, you don't have to put that in. You
Moringa.
just want to- Let me say thanks to HHG Studios for having decided to come to us today. We hope that what you have learned from us will be as much as we have learned from you, and that going forward we'll be both able to use it to better the world, because that's what we're all about.
That's right.
I want to introduce my beautiful bride, Yvonne, who is going to tell you a little bit more of some other things we're doing. And we just continue to do new things every day.
Okay, my name is Yvonne. It's my time to talk.
Right.
Now, I'm talking about this beautiful product that we have been doing now for the past 8 years. It is displayed in about 6 or 7 supermarkets. And,
Is it mainly in
because we are
Kingston?
in Kingston, not out of town. We
Not
keep it
yet.
close to chest, right? We want to really produce a wonderful, healthy product, and everything is from this farm that you have looked at before.
And it's
So-
organic. It's
and
all
organic.
organic.
And we have been certified by the Bureau of Standards just a year ago, and we came and we had our first testing that they do in June of this year, and everything is intact. Right? You notice that we have one package that says assorted lettuce and herbs, and we have another package that says assorted lettuce and herbs with carrot and beet.
Okay.
And the carrot and beet is grown here.
Yes, we
on
saw
the
the
property
beet.
you had,
We saw
seen it
those
before.
earlier.
Yes. We also had looked at the apron, and we are now producing our own multifloral honey. Right? It's multiflora because the bee has so much to really pick from in making this honey. And a few supermarkets are carrying it. And we have some special customers who don't use anything else but just our organic multifloral honey. I made up a fruit basket, a little basket.
These
because
are fruits
all
from
the property.
Wow.
Or star fruit, as calendula, as what it is called.
I think it's carambola.
Carambola,
Carambola, right?
Carambola.
Carambola.
Right. Do you know that this fruit can do so much for your blood pressure?
Oh, really?
Just the juice of it. And you have to be careful even how you take it, because it can make your blood pressure go down so low.
That's good to know.
Yes, it's good. Very, very good. Juice on it. 10 times Kermit get too hype, I'll give him a glass of this. It's cooling down. We have a raspberry tree, and these are our first ones since the tree has been bearing. The passion fruit, you will see it in one of the video that we had, that we make a nice sorbet from the passion fruit.
Oh,
drink.
Okay.
And the cinnamon spears are just coming in now.
They're beautiful.
So beautiful and delicious. You get to try that later.
And I see you're doing wines.
We have experimented with our own home wines. This is from, a lot of persons call it Ribena berry, but it's really jamun. Right.
Do you have that tree here?
We have a tree up front
okay.
on here, but we get a lot from the other, that down at the golf course. They have a number of these trees, and you can get the berries picked. And Kermit has been experimenting with that now for the past 5 years.
Okay.
We have a lot of banana on the property, and last year we decided to do
a banana wine.
And that is it. And we have our own OTET apple tree over there, and we are making a apple blush wine from it.
Yeah.
You get to taste some of those.
Yeah.
Right. We also, in the supermarkets, we are doing live plants.
Oh.
You know, in general foods and the Shushan and fresh foods, they are carrying the live plants, because now that we are encouraging persons to grow things at home, they need to get a plant of anything that they need, plant it. This is a rosemary, that's the thyme, and this is our 4-leaf clover, and we have some turmeric over there, and many other plants that are there.
Okay. I'm not gonna give up on growing thyme, because I've tried it a few.
Little challenging.
Yeah. What is it that it needs?
Put it in a large container where it can get to spread its wings.
Okay.
Right? Watering it is just about once per day. To do the watering on the thyme.
Well, it won't get more than once a day from me. Not so much.
With that. And so this is where we are going for it right
Yes,
now.
I like your labels too, and the whole thing. It's very nice, very pretty.
My daughter designed, who's a graphic artist.
Oh, she designed your labels for you?
For me.
Okay. Wonderful. Cheers to, what would I say? Just doing new things, and to health, and to life, and the fact that you're doing something new at this stage, and enjoying it.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's encouraging.
Wonderful.
Very nice. Very nice.
Is made from our own ripe banana. The specific banana here is the honey banana. This wine has been doing very, very well, especially with our farm to plate experience. People just love it. Enjoy every moment. Thank you.
Cheers, Miss Yvonne. I have to say cheers to both of you. This has been such a pleasurable experience. I'm so impressed with both of you.
that you could just retire and relax and you started something new and having such fun with it. Definitely.
Yes.
And I really admire how you relate to each other. And cheers.
Let me say thanks to HHV Studios.
HHG, sorry. One more.
2H
for Health, Home,
And
Garden.
HHG
Studios, right.
Kiss me and I get it right.
I hope you catch that. Thanks for having us, and we learned a lot. I'm sure our viewers have learned a lot with coming to your farm.
Great. Thank you so much. We're happy that you could have met with us.
Yes.
And we just enjoy every moment.
I see that.
Thank you so
It
much.
shows.
Good. Yes. Yes.